Good day, dear students. For today's video, I'm going to discuss on how you're going to convert fractions into decimal using a division method. Okay, so let's have an example in here. Let's say you have given a fraction 3 over 4. Right? I have 3 over 4 as my fraction. And it says in here that I will divide the numerator by the denominator. So 3 over 4 is the same as 3 divided by 4. Okay, now let's use the long method division to calculate this one. Okay, so let's have first do our division. So we have here 3 divided by 4. Okay, now since I am dividing by 4, I will have the table of 4. To make my calculation easy, I will write my table of 4 on this side. So if I have 4 times 0, that will give me 0. 4 times 1, that will give me 4. 4 times 2, that will give me 8. 4 times 3, that will give me 12. 4 times 5, that will give me 20. 4 times 6, that will give me 24. 4 times 7, that will give me 28. Sorry, I forgot the 4 times 4 in here. That will give me 16. Okay, and 4 times 9, that will give me 36. And 4 times 10, that will give me 40. Okay, now let's start. In my table of 4 in here, if I will divide 3 into 4, I can get 0, right? Okay, so I will box my 0 in here. Okay, so meaning to say 3 divided by 4, that will give you 0. Next step, 4 times 0, that will give you 0, right? The next step is you're going to subtract 3 minus 0, that is 3. Now, this will gonna be repeating already if I will continue. In this case, it's time already for me to add a decimal point, okay, and keep adding zeros until I get a 0 remainder. So let's proceed. I'll bring down now my 0. Okay, now I have new number now. 30 divided by 4. How many 4 get to 30? Okay, if I will look with my multiplication table, if I will use 6, 24, I can still get 4 more, right? If I will use 9, 36 is more than 30. So I will use 28 in this case, okay? Now, so how many 4 I can get in 28? I can get 7 fours, okay? So I'll put it there, okay? 7 multiplied by 4, that will give you 28, okay? Now, 30 minus 28, that will give you 2. Should I stop now? No, because I still have 2 remainder. So I will add more zeros. Take note that you can add zeros as many as you can as long as you still have a remainder. But if the remainder is already 0, it's time for you to stop. Okay, now I'll bring down again. Okay, now how many 4 gets into 20? I have exactly 20 there, okay, in my table. So I'll box it. How many 4 I can get into 20? That will give you 5. Okay, so I'll write my answer in there. 5 times 4, that will give you 20. Okay, next, 20 minus 20, that will give you 0. Should I stop now? Yes, because I already had 0 remainder. Therefore, I will not continue adding zeros already. So 3 over 4 into decimal, that will give you 0.75. 0.75. Sorry, okay? Take note, 3 over 4 into fraction is equal to 0.75. 3 over 4 into decimal is 0.75.